Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, guys. Last time, we unlocked this thing, the Zenvo TSRS, with the most distracting wing in the car industry. But we figured out that the car is actually very, very OP for a type of racing I don't actually do very often. Anyways, if you missed the video, I will link to it down below. But today, we are unlocking something that is close to my heart, the Ford GT70. This is a rally car, and I am so excited to give this thing a go. However, before we jump into that thing, Forzathon shop for the week. No way! No way! The best drift car in the game, the Ferrari 599 Formula Drift Edition. And you've also got Ken Block's Unicorn, but, you know, I'll take the Ferrari. Anyways, all we gotta do for the GT70, a season event, should take us like 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, Lamborghini across the line. Thank you very much. 3 stars. And the Ford GT70 from 1970 is officially ours. Thank you very much. Ford GT40, everybody knows how good that thing is. Was awesome, destroyed it at Le Mans. And then Ford was like, we've done the on-road stuff. What about the off-road stuff? And the GT70 was born. It's a super, super lightweight little rally car. Can do on-road and off-road stuff. It's only got 200 horsepower, but is 1,600 pounds. It is very possible with the right upgrades, we could see the GT70 being one of Forza Horizon 4's most OP cars. We will see if it can take down this thing, the Porsche 906. This weighs 1,300 pounds, so we'll see what the Ford can do, but I think before we do any of that, we've got to drive it around. And oh boy, do I have some fun facts about the Ford GT70. Look how cool it is.
Dab 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 dab. Dab 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 dab.
All of the sticks came off of my controller. We can just edit that out of the YouTube video, right? Little GT70. Yo! What a sick little noise for something that is 200 horsepower. Oh man. Okay, well, before I jump too far into this, I want to take this thing over to a rally course and we will give it a little bit of a go. How about this one? A little bit of on-road and off-road driving. There we go. Well, GT70, away we go. Let's see if we can take down some of the other rally cars of the time. Can I just say right off the bat, this thing looks so cool. Like, I love like the wide bodiness on those rear arches. They look so sick. And our rally lights up at the front. So cool. For those of you who don't know, I mentioned it briefly when this car was officially announced for Forza Horizon 4. Essentially, Ford had actually planned to make 500 of these things. And, well, let's just say, long story short, the GT70 wasn't so successful. And they ended up making only 6 of them. If you are interested why this car looks so cool, you may have heard of this guy called Ercole Spada from back in the day. That name might sound familiar. This is a list of the cars that he's designed. If you're wearing nice pants, change them now. The Aston Martin DB4 Zagato, the Alfa Romeo 2600, the Lancia Fulvia, Alfa Romeo Junior Z, the BMW 5 Series, the BMW 7 Series, and most famously, I think most of you guys are gonna recognize this thing. You may remember this car from way back in the day in Forza Motorsport 4. That was the same guy who designed this thing back in the 1970s for Ford. He later built his own car, was famously in Forza Motorsport 4, and I'm just gonna say, could we have it back, please? In terms of Forza Horizon and like the driving experience, I'm just gonna say I can see why they only made 6 of them. It's actually a good thing Ford only made 6 of these, because after this thing, after Ford killed off the GT70, they kind of sacrificed this thing for the Ford Escort. Yeah, it's definitely not the quickest thing, so why don't we go and do some upgrades, because I want to win a race today. I don't really know what to expect for this thing. I am hoping, one, we get a good engine swap, and two, we can reduce the weight of this car down even more so we can go directly up against that Porsche. Engine swaps, yes. Yes, this is a good sign. 3.2 liter straight six, that's a good sign. Turbo rally, we expected as much. And a 2 liter rally as well. You kind of expected that. I think we'll toss this thing in the BMW engine. How hard could it be? I think we're going to be mega quick. I've got to think. I want to do a couple of different builds with this thing. I think I want to start it up with like a realistic rally build. Try to make it a little bit quicker and stuff and things. So if we're going to do that, let's go make it all-wheel drive. After that, I want to give my hand in at drag racing, possibly go up against that Porsche like I was saying. And then after that, I also want to try my hand at racing this thing in S1 class properly, like a power build. Again, we'll have to see what's possible. Oh, body mods? Do we have any cool rally upgrades? That's a no, we don't. I guess for our first build, we'll build like an S1 class rally car and go with that. So rally tires, thank you very much. I don't know why that... Wait. Why don't we have drag tires? Where are all of my tire compounds? So you've immediately just killed my drag build and my race build. At least we have engine spacers. They're not even that good. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Maybe a change of plans is in order today. Oh boy. Okay, maybe. We'll come back to that. Rally suspension though. You better not do me dirty. We weigh 1,800 pounds. I better be 1,200 pounds. Can I get an F in chat for the Ford GT70? Because it had so much potential to be so cool in this game, and Forza just went, no. Top of S1 class, it is what it is. We're all-wheel drive, 650 horsepower. Nobody cares at this point. I might know how to save the Ford GT70. Would you look at this? Maybe the Ford GT70 is growing on me. That red paint is so slick. Black wheels with the black windows looks awesome. And then our white racing stripe. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. Oh, I love a good Ford GT70 with a BMW engine. We can just call this Cosworth. It's definitely legit. Probably. In my mind.
Mitsubishis are red, Subarus are blue. I hate this Ford, and so should you.
This is definitely going to become roast the Ford GT70 as we try this thing out, I have a feeling. So let's go. Let's see what we got. We've got all-wheel drive now, and we've got 650 horsepower, and we weigh 1,700 pounds, so it should be pretty nippy. Can I just say, though, as well, this interior looks so sick. Like, this is a proper interior for a car. Every car should have an interior that looks like this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The Italians versus the Americans. Yo, it's literally... Oh, it is close. Oh, it is close. Oh, he's a bouncy boy. But if you could go around the corner and stop crashing into me, that'd be great. I do have to say one thing for the GT70. It would be a pretty flex move from Ford to rock up to a rally race with a car that was sort of kind of built for Le Mans. Rocking up with a supercar would be pretty insane nowadays. Anyways, GT70, maybe you're not as bad as I thought. Maybe. Toyota LMP1 rally car. I'm just saying, they should do it. Anyways, maybe the GT70 isn't as bad as I was thinking it was. So why don't we go back to the festival? Why don't I try out... You know what? Let me try out my drag build just to see what we've got. We've already got our all-wheel drive and our upgraded tires, even though they're rally tires. Okay, GT70. Hello, mamma mia. It is time to make your predictions. Yo, look at me next to the American Muscle Boy. American Muscle Boys. I gotta say, I need a sub 10 second. Give me a sub 10 second. Oh, we're gonna do it. Oh, we're gonna do it. Just 9.2 seconds. It's not bad. We go again. Come on. Let's go, Ford. Hold in a straight line. Use that first gear. Second gear. There we go. That was better. Using all of the gears. Don't shift. That was way faster. Come on. 9.2 is the previous run. Give me stupid drag tires. If I want this thing to be the best race car it can be, it's gonna need to be rear-wheel drive. I need the extra PI. You can see what I mean that does to this car. I, unfortunately, can't put any race tires on, so rally tires it is, and I'm gonna die. And then I just need a bunch of horsepower. Okay, I'm gonna follow the trend of not even giving this thing a practice go. I'm gonna chuck it straight into a race. Let's go with this one. We've got some high-speed stuff, so we're gonna crash a bunch here. Ford GT70. Let's go. Rear-wheel drive. And we'll see what we got. Well, hopefully we can do the Can you stop? Go. At least I'm not having that bad a day. Yo, it's not even that slow. It's so slidey through the corners, but it's actually quick. It's actually so quick. What? That's insane. Ciao, bud, coming through. Boys, we found a new meta for Forza Horizon 4. Okay, maybe that's not the meta. It's no longer he who is last shall be sideways and smiling. He who is in third shall be sideways and smiling. This is amazing. Reel him in. Reel him in. Come on. Come on. We're not going to do it. Did I win? No. No. 0.1 seconds. Oh. Boys, so do we put our pitchforks down? Like, what? I think we're going to leave it at that, though. That is the Ford GT70 in Forza Horizon 4. A fun little car that's just kind of disappointing. I will be totally honest, Forza, you let me down with the upgrades today. It could have been so much better. We could have had like so many different build possibilities with this thing, but you let me down, boys.